Good evening and welcome to the Left, Right and Centre. Tonight a fresh row involving the Aligarh Muslim University. The Vice-Chancellor has written to the HRD Minister Smriti Irani asking for her intervention to avoid a potential communal conflagration on the university campus. The matter involves the local BJP unit's demand to hold a function on the 1st of December to celebrate a local Jat king's birth anniversary, who was also a donor to the university. It's an event the university had initially agreed to before protests from politicized student groups. In a letter to the minister, the Vice-Chancellor says the political gamesmanship has potential for serious trouble. Right, we will of course discuss this on our show tonight as we go across to Lucknow, as well as guests from the BJP. My colleague Sonal Mehrotra also we're hoping will join us live from Aligarh in the course of this bulletin, as well as the Vice-Chancellor Zameeruddin Shah.
The standoff between the BJP and the Aligarh Muslim University, or the AMU, continued over celebrating the birth anniversary of Raja Mahendra Pratap, a local Jat king, with the HRD ministry washing its hands of the incident. Last night, the AMU Vice-Chancellor, in a strongly worded letter, wrote to Smriti Irani asking for her intervention in the matter to avoid a potential communal conflagration.
I have received no such letter, and I can only react to contents once I read them and I receive a letter.
The BJP showed no signs of climbing down from their demand, which they have raised for the first time in all these years.
पूरी व्यवस्था है, पार्टी व्यवस्था कर रही है हमारी, और पूरा हम 1 तारीख को जन्मदिन बड़े भव्य तरीके से मनाएंगे। और ये राजा महेंद्र प्रताप एक कोई कास्ट के नेता नहीं थे, उन्होंने देश के लिए कार्य किया और समानता कार्य किया।
The standoff began with the BJP's demand of campus celebrations on the 1st of December in memory of the late king, a donor to the Aligarh Muslim University. The university on its part says that they tried to diffuse the situation by holding talks with the BJP, but they want to stay out of any politics. But now, as political responses come in, a nervous university is trying to play down the tension.
मैंने ऑनरेबल MP से यही कहा कि जहां राजा महेंद्र प्रताप का स्टैचू है वहां मनाइए, तो अभी टीवी चैनल पे उन्होंने स्वीकार कर लिया मेरा सजेशन और वहीं वो मनाएंगे.
Meanwhile, in the capital, Lucknow, the university found support from other parties who accused the BJP of stoking communal tension with their demand.
मैं समझती हूँ कि इसके पीछे या इसकी आड़ में भारतीय जनता पार्टी तो पूरे उत्तर प्रदेश में सांप्रदायिकता फैलाना चाहती है, सांप्रदायिक तनाव पैदा करना चाहती है, और ये बड़ा गंभीर मामला है और उत्तर प्रदेश की जो सपा सरकार है इस मामले को गंभीरता से लेना चाहिए.
For the university, still recovering from the controversy around the rights of access to its library for its female students, perhaps this is one controversy too many for it to handle right now. But with positions hardening on both sides, it is still unclear whether the BJP will go ahead with the function at the AMU gate as it planned on the 1st of December. With Neha Masih in Aligarh, Anusya Mathur for NDTV.
Right, well, my colleague Sonal Mehrotra joins us from Aligarh Muslim University live right now from the campus. Sonal, you have a group of students with you as well. Now, the question really that is being asked, Raja Mahendra Pratap, in honor of whose birth anniversary these celebrations were being planned, is one of many donors, many Hindu donors and alumni from this university. The history of this university is one that's also premised in social reform. What is happening at the Aligarh Muslim University for them to be constantly on edge about possible conflagration?
Well, that's a very valid question, Maya. And when we pose that question to the students here, they say with the amount and the number of alumni, if they actually were to go out and celebrate, there would be about 22 such celebrations and birth anniversary every day, 365 days a year. So if that's to be kept in mind, then that's a disturbing figure. So why only concentrate on this one celebration on 1st of December? That too after so many years. But having said that, the sentiment here in the campus is that of mistrust. Today itself, they carried carried out protest rallies within the campus asking for intervention. This is a letter which has been prepared today itself, sent to the Chief Minister of UP this time around, asking him and he should ensure that law and order is maintained within the campus and no element or party is allowed to carry out any such celebration. Also, something that the students are saying is that this is a celebration of alumni to be decided by the students from within. Why is a political party, why is one particular MP from a particular political party pressurizing the students to celebrate this alumni function, to celebrate, have this entire celebration? I'm joined by students and let's go across straight to them. Tell me, it's quite bizarre in a sense that somebody from the outside is forcing students inside to carry out a celebration.
जी बिल्कुल, ये बहुत ही एक बहुत अजीब सी बात है कि हमारे जो सांसद हैं, जो एमपी हैं अलीगढ़ के, वो हम पर ये प्रेशर बना रहे हैं कि राजा महेंद्र प्रताप की जयंती हम यहाँ पर मनाएं, उनका बर्थडे यहाँ सेलिब्रेट करें। जैसा कि आपने कहा, मैंने बताया कि 8000 डोनर हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी के हैं और हमारे फाउंडर सिर्फ एक है, सर सैयद अहमद खान। हमारा फाउंडर्स डे 17 अक्टूबर को मनाया जाता है, जिस तरह से डीएचयू का फाउंडर्स डे मदन मोहन मालवीय की बर्थ एनिवर्सरी मनाया जाता है।
22 ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे सेलिब्रेट होंगे। लेकिन जब ये बात हुई और बीजेपी को भी, जो एमपी है, उनको बताया गया कि आप जो डेजिग्नेटेड जगह है, जो लैंड उन्होंने डोनेट करा था, वहां पर कर लें, वो भी सेटिस्फैक्ट्री नहीं था उनके लिए।
उनके लिए वो भी सेटिस्फैक्ट्री नहीं था। उनका सेटिस्फैक्शन सिर्फ इस बात से है कि अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी को सेंटर ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स बनाया जाए और अलीगढ़ मुस्लिम यूनिवर्सिटी को बेस बना करके हिंदुस्तान के अंदर जो पोलराइजेशन की राजनीति वो आज से नहीं, एक जमाने से करते हुए आ रहे हैं, उसको दोबारा से अंजाम दिया जाए। 2017 में यूपी में इलेक्शंस हैं, उसकी मैं समझता हूँ ये तैयारियां उन्हीं चीजों।
स्टूडेंट्स क्या चाहते हैं? अगर ये पॉलिटिकल, इफ यू रीडिंग इनटू दिस पॉलिटिक्स, स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ द कैंपस क्या चाह रहे हैं इस समय?
देखिए, स्टूडेंट्स की बात जहाँ तक है तो जाहिर सी बात है, ये एक इंस्टीट्यूशन है, यहाँ पर तालीम ली जाती है, यहाँ शिक्षा ग्रहण की जाती है। तो सबसे पहले तो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज जो इस तरह का इंटरफेरेंस कर रही हैं, वो सिर्फ अपने फायदे के लिए कर रही हैं। यहाँ का स्टूडेंट्स चाहता है कि उसको ज्यादा से ज्यादा नौकरियां मिलें, उसके लिए यहाँ की यूनिवर्सिटी के दरवाजे खुले, बाहर जाने के दरवाजे खुले और तरीके के फोकस। तो ये पॉलिटिकल पार्टी इस पे तो फोकस नहीं कर रही हैं, ये फोकस कर रही हैं कि इसकी जयंती मनाई जाए, इसकी जयंती मनाई जाए। फोकस बात करिए, आप सीट बढ़ाने की बात करिए, हमारे मेडिकल कॉलेज की सीट बढ़ाई जाए, इंजीनियरिंग की सीट बढ़ाई जाए, इस पे बात नहीं हो रही है।
Very aptly said, perhaps, Maya, and that's what we're hearing from people across the campus. We are right outside the gates of the Vice Chancellor, trying to get him. I'm joined by the PRO, sir. We couldn't get a word, but sir, one would want to know the letter जो लिखा है वाइस चांसलर साहब ने स्मृति ईरानी को। स्मृति ईरानी कह रही है उनके पास पहुंचा नहीं है अभी, तो क्या मामला है, आगे कैसी गतिविधि रहेगी यहाँ पर?
देखिए, वाइस चांसलर साहब ने वो लेटर रात को भेजा था बाय ईमेल, और ईमेल पर उसको मैंने देखा है कि उस पर एक्नॉलेजमेंट आया है, थैंक्स।
ओके।
तो ये
एक्नॉलेजमेंट आया है एचआरडी मिनिस्ट्री के ऑफिस से।
सुबह को किसी ने वाइस चांसलर साहब को ये बताया कि उनको वो लेटर नहीं मिला।
जी।
तो मैं भी वहाँ बैठा हुआ था, फौरन वो उनका सेक्रेटरी लेके आया, उसने कहा साहब ये है।
तो आपके हिसाब से मैं क्लैरिफाई करना चाह रही हूँ कि स्मृति ईरानी को लेटर मिल गया है, उन्होंने थैंक्स रिप्लाई करा है,
जो भी उनका ईमेल
ऑफिस को मिल गया है, उन्होंने एक्नॉलेज करा है।
ऑफिस वाले ने दिया या नहीं दिया, लेकिन वो ईमेल जो है वो खुला और उसके बाद उसको थैंक्स भी किया।
हाँ,
स्मृति ईरानी का आमतौर पे जो भी यानी इनमें यह है कि अगर आप मेल कीजिए तो फौरन एक थैंक्स का वो आ जाता है।
तो पहले भी मेल्स गए हैं, पहले भी थैंक्स आ जाते थे,
पहले भी आए हैं और अब भी आया है।
तो इस बार क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है कि उन्होंने तो मना कर दिया, कैमरे पर बोला है?
देखिए, अब ठीक है, उनको हो सकता है कि मैं उनको झूठा नहीं बता रहा, हो सकता है कि वो सेक्रेटरी ने या जो भी आदमी वहाँ देखता है उन तक ना पहुँचाया हो।
ऑलराइट, किस तरह का इंटरवेंशन आप चाह रहे हैं स्मृति ईरानी से? वो एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर हैं, अगर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन होता है तो वो किस कैपेसिटी में हेल्प कर सकती हैं?
हमें ऐसा लगता था कि यहाँ की जो उनकी पार्टी के लोग हैं वो इसमें ज्यादा, इन्होंने पहले ये कहा कि जिस यूनिवर्सिटी जिस बिल्डिंग पर खड़ी है पूरी यूनिवर्सिटी, वो राजा महेंद्र प्रताप ने डोनेट की है। हमने उन्हें बताया कि एमएओ कॉलेज 1877 में इसका फाउंडेशन स्टोन रखा गया। राजा महेंद्र प्रताप जो है 1886 में पैदा हुए और वो स्टूडेंट रहे, तो कॉलेज तो बहुत उनसे पहले बन गया।
मैं समझ गई। मैं जानना चाह रही हूँ, लेटर जो लिखा गया है जो स्मृति ईरानी को, उसमें किस तरह का इंटरवेंशन आप चाह रहे हैं? आप चाह रहे हैं कि जो बीजेपी के एमपी है उनसे बात करें?
कम से कम ये जो चीजें हैं, क्योंकि एक एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन की वो हेड है, एज ए मिनिस्टर उनके ऊपर वो है, तो कम से कम उनको ये तमाम चीजें बता दी जाए.
All right. So you heard from the PRO, you also heard from the students, Maya. Something which is very categorical coming out from the PRO is the fact that the letter has been acknowledged by Smriti Irani's office. They got a thanks in reply. But at the same time, you have the education minister who continues to say that she hasn't received this letter. You know, there are more questions perhaps which need to be raised to the HRD ministry now.
Right, Sonal, thanks a lot for all that. We'll come back to some of your guests at Aligarh Muslim University as well in the course of this discussion. But let's get this started. Sambit Patra of the BJP joining us from Kolkata, Shahid Siddiqui, the editor of Nai Dunya, joining us from his residence in Delhi, and we have Rakshanda Jalil, the writer and author from Lucknow, from Jamia Nagar, sorry, in Delhi, who is joining us as well. Sambit Patra, I want to actually open this up to you first. There's obviously something that slipped between the cup and the lip. Smriti Irani very clearly saying that she hasn't got this letter. The university has circulated copies of it. We've heard the PRO of the university just now say that maybe it was received by a secretary, didn't get to the minister and her personal attention. But what is this odd relationship that seems to be brewing between Aligarh Muslim University and the HRD ministry right now, if there is one indeed?
No, what should be the relation? I mean, I believe this is not a matter between the HRD ministry and the AMU, in the sense that a local member of parliament has suggested something which probably the AMU vice chancellor at one point of time agreed and later did not agree. Send a letter to the HRD ministry. The HRD minister rightly pointed out that as of now she has not received. Why should she be lying at all? Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely she would receive the letter. She would take a structured view of that and would reply. It's not that for time immemorial she would not receive the letter. She would surely receive the letter and she would reply in accordance to what the office allows her to do, and a structured view would be taken. But the bigger question is, to which I am even appalled, see, it's a small matter. I believe the secular fabric of this country is not so weak that it would be destroyed, it would be held to ransom, or it would be shaken so badly if one birthday or a second birthday would be celebrated somewhere. So I believe this is a matter which has been blown out of proportion. A member of parliament just wanted to celebrate a birthday of a known freedom fighter of that area. So we should not read much out of this.
Okay. All right, Sambit Patra, we should not make much out of this. Rahat Abrar of Aligarh Muslim University, the PRO, is also joining us. But before I come to you, Rahat Sahab, I want to also get the other panelists in, Shahid Siddiqui and Rakshanda Jalil. Rakshanda Jalil, I want to ask you, Aligarh Muslim University finding itself in the middle of one controversy after another. We've seen what happened over the library issue as well, and now this latest situation. The Vice-Chancellor is fearing political gamesmanship and communal conflagration. These are very serious concerns. AMU also has a history of secularism as well in its student body and in its historical fabric.
देखिए वाइस चांसलर साहब ने जो खत लिखा उसके पीछे बहुत सारी वजूहात थी.
Yes, Rakshanda.
We should take this matter with some degree of seriousness, for the simple reason that there are people close to the ground, the university administration, the students' body, who is giving out a very clear, categorical, unequivocal statement that this is something they do not wish to do. Now, honor is something that you cannot demand and you cannot sort of capture. It is to be given. And no one is denying that Kunwar Mahendra Pratap gave a certain gave land and was an early benefactor of the university. But then, as the administration is pointing out, there were so many of them. Now, take the case of Jamia Millia Islamia. Gandhiji, at a crucial point in the history of the university, said that if this university does not have money, I will go out with a begging bowl, if need be, and get funds for the university. People have shown generosity, people have shown large-heartedness towards academic institutions in this country. But that does not mean that those benefactors then turn around and demand space, demand things in return. So I think somewhere that we need to understand that no one is denying the contribution At the same time, honor cannot be demanded in this fashion.
Right, okay, honor cannot be demanded. Rahat Abrar Sahab, I want to ask you, the Vice Chancellor also tried to hold meetings between the BJP and the ABVP to try and come up with some kind of a solution. So he was also actually in the first instance agreeing to go ahead with these celebrations and then has had a change of heart.
देखिए, वाइस चांसलर ने जब ये देखा कि अलीगढ़ बड़ा सेंसिटिव शहर है, उसको टेंशन को किसी तरह से डिफ्यूज किया जाए, तो उन्होंने अपने कुछ फौजी अफसर जो यहाँ रिटायर्ड रहते हैं उनसे बात की और उन्होंने एक मीटिंग फिक्स कराई, जिसमें वाइस चांसलर को ये नहीं मालूम था कि वो कौन लोग हैं, कौन आ रहे हैं। उनके साथ मीटिंग हुई। वाइस चांसलर की नीयत ये थी कि किसी भी तरीके से यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर पुरअमन तालीमी फिजा जो है वो बाकी रहनी चाहिए और माहौल खराब नहीं होना चाहिए, पॉलिटिकली किसी तरीके का इंटरफेरेंस नहीं होना चाहिए। इस नेक नियति के साथ वाइस चांसलर साहब ने मीटिंग की और उसमें यह तय हुआ कि ठीक है, जो जमीन, पहली बात तो मैं ये क्लियर कर दूं कि राजा महेंद्र प्रताप ने कोई जमीन यूनिवर्सिटी को डोनेट नहीं की। सिर्फ वो जो जमीन जो दी है 5 बीघा वो लीज पे दी है। लीज और डोनेशन में फर्क होता है। तो और वो सिटी स्कूल अलीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी से 5 किलोमीटर दूर जो शहर में एक स्कूल है, यूनिवर्सिटी मेंटेन्ड स्कूल, उसके बराबर में जो एक तिकोना है वहां पर उन्होंने वो जमीन दी थी 29 में, 1929 में जी। उस पर यूनिवर्सिटी के दूसरे लोगों ने कब्जा कर लिया और 2003 में सुप्रीम कोर्ट के इंटरवेंशन के बाद, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के डिसीजन के बाद वो यूनिवर्सिटी को मिली है।
Ji, okay. Shahid Siddiqui, you wanted to come in on this and make a point. You know, we can go into the nitty-gritties and the historical sort of data as to who's donated what amount of land, what funds have been provided by whom. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this is what Rakshanda Jalil also is saying, that honor cannot be demanded. It is within the prerogatives of a university to decide which of its alumni to honor or not honor.
It's extremely unfortunate. The whole controversy is unfortunate. Raja Mahendra Pratap was symbol of Hindu.
Into it. Raja, just one moment. Shahid Siddiqui is trying to make a comment. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Raja Mahendra Pratap was symbol of Hindu-Muslim unity. He, in fact, Maulana Ubaidullah Sindhi, Maulana Barkatullah Khan, and the Deoband movement worked with Raja Mahendra Pratap in establishing the first government in exile in Afghanistan. So he was one of the most prominent students of AMU. So he should be honored not because he donated or did not donate. He should be honored because he was one of the most prominent symbol of Hindu-Muslim unity, Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb, which Aligarh Muslim University produced.
Shahid Sahab, in a sense, that's what the BJP is saying, that he should be honored. The ABVP is saying he should be honored. So then why has this controversy erupted?
But let me finish. But this is not the way. BJP never honored him. He always stood up against the ideology of BJP and the Sangh Parivar. He was a revolutionary. He was, in a way, a Marxist who went up to Lenin to get his help and support. I can talk about it because my father, as a very young man, worked with him in 1915 and 18. And I have read all my life about Raja Mahendra Pratap and respected him as a great revolutionary. So today, to rack up this issue is extremely unfortunate. His birthday should be celebrated by the nation. He was a great revolutionary, not just at the gate of the AMU. Now, when BJP is doing it, it's to just provoke. It's not to celebrate. It's to provoke. So one can see the difference between the two. And if they really want to celebrate Raja Mahendra Pratap, it should be done. And I feel AMU should do it. AMU should do it every year, not because he was a donor, because he was one of their greatest students, one of those people who made AMU so proud.
Okay, Sambit Patra, I know you want to make a point, but respond to Shahid Siddiqui as well, because at the end of the day, the charge is against the BJP. Raja Mahendra Pratap actually himself was a Marxist. He was he was a secular man. He did not talk about religion and politics in the same way that perhaps his name is being politicized today. A, that, B, there are so many other founders of Aligarh Muslim University, other donors. Why is the BJP choosing this particular individual? Some are saying it's got to do with the Jat vote in Uttar Pradesh as well. Sambit Patra.
Maya, with all due respect to my senior friend, Mr. Sahil Siddiqui, I agree with him also, and I disagree with him as well. I agree with him on the facts that Raja Mahendra Pratap was one of the tall figures, not only of Uttar Pradesh, but of whole India, and he should be revered for that. But I disagree when he says that, though he deserves the kind of respect because of his activities, if he is respected in Aligarh Muslim University, he would be provoking sentiments there. My question over here to Mr. Siddiqui,
no, I'm not saying that. Don't do it at the gate of Aligarh University. Do it with the support of the university and the students.
If a man
invite the
who should
university
rightly
to
be
celebrate.
respected is respected, I don't see any reason as to why Aligarh Muslim University should be provoked at all.
Okay, you don't see the reason why it should be provoked
You are
at all?
provoking them.
Because
No, why should there be provocation? I mean, why do you say
But
that Bharatiya
Sambit
Janata
Patra-
Party is doing
Sambit
this to
Patra-
provoke the
not
Muslim
forcing
sentiment?
them, it would be all right.
Do not the
Because
Muslims
All right, Rakshanda
Muslim
Jalili wants to come in. Sambit Patra and Shahid Siddiqui,
that
one
freedom
moment.
fighters should be respected.
All right, Rakshanda Jalil, you want to come in and make a point, please?
It's
Please
the
do.
element of force. I just want to say that you can't have this at gunpoint. You know, no celebration, no honoring can be at gunpoint. I think what is happening at AMU is the element of force, and I think that is what most of us are reacting to.
Okay, Sambit
At least
Patra,
I find that objectionable.
Sambit,
because I
respond
see
very
that as a
quickly.
very
We'll take it
dangerous
back to
precedent.
Rahat Sahab. Yeah, Sambit, very quickly.
No, Maya, no. Yes.
AMU is having a
She's
seminar on Raja Mahendra
absolutely
Pratap
correct
on
when
1st
she
of
says
December.
that no celebration should be at a gunpoint, and that's the reason as to why deliberations were there before this kind of celebration, in the sense that the Aligarh Muslim University Student Union as well as the Vice Chancellor had agreed that, well, yes, in the Tikonia ground in Aligarh Muslim University, the celebrations can take place. But when a gunpoint was pointed by the Samajwadi Party that we will oppose to it, only thereafter the permissions that were granted on a previous day was withdrawn. So who is holding the gunpoint over here? Bharatiya Janata Party is holding a gunpoint, or the Samajwadi Party is holding a gunpoint?
Let's get the university to respond to that. Rahat Abrar Sahab, we want to conclude this discussion by asking you, who ultimately held you at gunpoint? What resulted in this flip-flop at the end of the day, and what are you going to find the way out of this situation? How will you find the way out of the situation now?
देखिए, इस मसले का हल बहुत अच्छा ये है कि राजा महेंद्र प्रताप अलीगढ़ के ओल्ड बॉय थे और बड़े डिस्टिंग्विश थे, और जैसा लोगों ने कहा कि वो बहुत बड़े फ्रीडम फाइटर थे, और खुद हुकूमत हिंद ने उनके ऊपर एक डाक टिकट भी जारी किया है। उनका जश्न मनाया जाना चाहिए, सब तरीके से होना चाहिए। एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन में सेमिनार हो सकता है, कॉन्फ्रेंस हो सकता है, डिस्कशन हो सकते हैं, उस तरीके से मनाना चाहिए। और लेकिन अलीगढ़ में कभी भी फाउंडर्स डे सिर्फ सर सैयद का बनता है और किसी का यहाँ पर डे नहीं मनाया जाता।
Alright,
तो ये यूनिवर्सिटी की रिवायत है और रिवायत के खिलाफ हम नहीं जाना चाहते।
जी ठीक है राहत साहब, we'll have to conclude this discussion on that point. Rakshanda Jalil, Rahat Abrar, Shahid Siddiqui and Sambit Patra, thank you all very much for joining me on the Left, Right and Centre tonight. That's all we have time for. As we said, this birth anniversary is on the 1st of December, that's Monday. They are still talking about holding these celebrations outside the gates. We'll have to just wait and see how the weekend unfolds. Thanks a lot for watching Left, Right and Centre.